Hello everybody, welcome to Good Fortune Truth. I'm your host, John Nicholas Leonard, and today we have a very special episode. A new statistic is out on the relationship of being rich and attractiveness. Plus, we'll get an inside look into a new scandalous relationship in the works. All of that and much more on today's episode of Good Fortune Truth. Good morning everyone, my name is John and welcome to today's episode of Good Fortune Truth. Starting out for today's news is an interesting article put out by our very own Thomas Martin. Thomas is a statistician for GFT and his article speaks to the ever-present conflict of the ratio between monetary value and raw attractiveness. This rudimentary math is quite complicated, but basically all you really need to know is that as the monetary value of somebody goes up, the attraction as a spouse also goes up. And obviously, we should know by now that that statistic only applies to men in their 30s with tons of money. That's what women want, right? And speaking of women, apparently, and we have no credible source for this, but apparently, some women are upset at our quote-unquote sexist comments on our show. We honestly have no idea why or how that conclusion can be made. We support femininity in women, and their ability to be wives, but that's not important at the moment. Well, wait, what? I'm getting word that that is actually important. It's actually our main story for today. But we will have to get back to that after this commercial break. Have you ever been cold during winter? Have you ever felt inferior to other men because of your lack of British style? Then fear not, for only 200 shillings you can have your very own Big Coat. Big Coat gives you all kinds of status in the world of money. Impress your friends with Big Coat's extreme warmth and expensive animal fur, and the handiwork off of the backs of peasants. Show the women what they really want with Big Coat. Carry a pigeon message now for your very own Big Coat, and if you send your message within the first 2 weeks, we'll throw in a brand new monocle. Nothing says I'm smart like half of a pair of glasses, so go ahead and send those pigeons right now. Big Coat, the front of the winter social status since 1805. And we are back with our main story for today, and it's a particularly scandalous one. Our sources tell us that a certain couple is getting married. Now, we don't usually like to divulge names here at GFT, but this is just too juicy of a story not to. Their names are Jessica and Dave, and they plan on getting married without arrangement. This is horrifying. Some people say that they are only marrying because they love each other and that they have no idea what they plan to do next in their marriage. They don't even have their entire life planned out. How sad. Their parents are upset as well, and they complain to a friend of theirs who is a friend of another friend who is a friend to a friend of our source's friend, and we're friends with them. They said that he doesn't even have that much money. Dave only has enough money to help them live a modest life with a suitable income. Suitable. This is a truly hard thing to listen to, and I hope we don't get demonetized on our episode today. If Jessica and or Dave are listening to this, we just want you guys to know that we're not hating or gossiping about you. That would be too harsh. Rather, we are spreading the word so that everyone who doesn't need to know does. We are praying for you guys. And on that note, we have reached the end of the episode. I'm John Nicholas Leonard, and we hope you've enjoyed this, and we will talk to you later on Good Fortune Truth. Goodbye!